We're just about to say goodbye, at least from the English desk, but first, from our digital desk, Brian Okosi joins us. He's the guy who makes sure I'm not trending for the wrong reason. Hi, Brian.
Hi, and sure, you never trend for the wrong reason.
Let's try and keep
All right, let's take a look at what's trending in the world of social media and entertainment this morning. And yesterday, Bishop Margaret Wanjiru toured Mudhura Market in a bid to popularize her candidacy for the Nairobi governor in the upcoming general election. And Wanjiru was captured on video dishing out money. You heard me right?
Right. Dishing
out money to excited youth who were milling around her car just to get hold of maybe 100 shillings note. And opinions were divided online as to whether was it voter bribery or was it an act of philanthropy, with those who are claiming it's not an act of philanthropy, saying that Bishop Margaret Wanjiru has expressed interest in vying for a political seat, and so she probably used that particular money to sway the democratic decision of voters. But those who are arguing that it was just an act of philanthropy or charity claim that no, Bishop Margaret Wanjiru, you do not know the particular post that she's going to vie for. So it's not like I'm giving you this money so that you elect me as governor. As we know, Jubilee currently has not settled on a leader who will fly the flag high in the gubernatorial seat.
Right, and of course the president will be touring Nairobi later. We'll see if Bishop Wanjiru is anywhere in that entourage. Let's move on to the Nyota Ndogo story.
Yes, and Nyota Ndogo, and on April 1st was a false day. I don't know if you fell victim to a prank.
No, actually I didn't.
All right, Nyota Ndogo.
Or maybe I did and I still don't know that I did.
Probably it passed you. I'm so sure you could have fallen for one. Well, Nyota Ndogo, the coast-based artist, on April 1st, decided to prank her followers on Instagram and Facebook when she claimed that her marriage has hit rock bottom and she has decided to divorce her husband, whom she wed in May last year. She claimed that frustrations in the marriage are the reason why she decided to end that particular marriage. And her fans who took notice that it is okay, April Fool's Day, and so you're trying to fool us with a divorce prank, decided to take to her timeline and tell her, you know what, Nyota Ndogo, there are some things you cannot joke around with. You cannot joke around with life, you cannot joke around with money, you cannot joke around with death, and more so marriage. And Nyota Ndogo heeded to that particular criticism and decided, okay, I'll apologize to the fans whom I offended. Let us listen into that video of Nyota Ndogo apologizing to Kenyans.
Alafu samahani sana kwa mashabiki wangu kwa posti yangu ya leo, naona imetatiza kidogo. Kitu ambacho naomba kwenye maisha yangu, sitaki tena divorce. Sitaki divorce. Kwa hivyo naona kuna watu wamesema kwamba nimefanya makosa kuandika posti ile April Fool. Na pia nimeona kuna watu ambao wamenionyesha kwamba wamefurahi sana, yani hawangependa, yani wanatakia mazuri ndoa yangu. Sasa mwingine amesema paka nimelia kwa kuona posti ile. Inamaanisha kwamba kuna watu bado wana roho nzuri, yani wanataka ndoa ibaki. Kwa hivyo kwa uwezo wa Mwenyezi Mungu hii ndoa haitavunjika kabisa. Ndoa haitavunjika. Kwa hivyo poleni sana mashabiki kama posti imewakwaza, na kwa sababu nawapenda narudi tena kuomba msamaha.
Okay, all right, Brian, we're going to have to move at, great speed because we're running out of time.
Speed. All right, and moving on to Kakamega County, there is a 25-year-old man there who took poison after knocking down a pedestrian on the road. The guy who knocked down a pedestrian was a border operator, and when the pedestrian was taken to hospital, the bill came around 40,000 shillings, and the man was told to pay. That is the man who knocked down the pedestrian. And because he could not raise the money, he decided to take poison and end his own life.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
All right, and crossing borders to Nigeria, I don't know if you've ever watched a Nollywood film, Anne.
Of course I have.
All right.
I wouldn't be Kenyan if I hadn't.
All right, there is Mercy Johnson in Nigeria. She's a top Nollywood actress, and she was recently appointed to special assistant in office of the governor, Kogi State in Nigeria. And she said, you know what, despite this lucrative appointment, no, I won't take this particular appointment until I seek consent from my husband.
Wow.
And, yes, and Mercy Johnson claims that she worships every ground her husband, that is Prince Okoje, walks on. And is it a case of a perfect wife? Or perfect love? I don't know. Be the judge. And instant messaging service WhatsApp has decided to venture into digital money transfer system, and it is going to roll out its first exercise in India, where in India, which enjoys a population of 200 million users on WhatsApp, more than every other country in the world. And you can remember WhatsApp was acquired by Facebook sometime back in October by Mark Zuckerberg. And Mark Zuckerberg actually came to Kenya to study how the mobile money transfer service operates. And so it seems like he's a good student, and Kenyans were good teachers to teach him, because he's now implementing what he learned in Kenya when he came.
That's incredible. That would be major if it happened globally. Finally.
And finally, Floyd Mayweather. You know her? You know him, sorry, Anne?
I do. Money Mayweather. The
Money Team.
Right.
Yes. Money Team decided to throw a lavish bash for his son, who turned 16, and bought the son a 4 million shillings Mercedes-Benz. Imagine a 16-year-old in a 4 million shillings Mercedes-Benz. And the Money Team still, there is a fight slated for June this year, pitting him against Conor McGregor, the Notorious himself. And according to Conor McGregor's coach, that is John Kavanagh, he says that he's so much ready for that particular bout, for that particular fight. And Mayweather claims, or rather brags, to be, in a span of 20 years of his career, he is worth 82 billion Kenyan bob.
All right.
Yes.
But everybody wants to know how Akothee is doing, Brian.
All right, Akothee is doing well, and she is working on her new release, which is slated for release, for official release sometime later in April.
So good how you keep tabs on that story for us, Brian.
Thank you very much.
From our social media desk. We're going to wind it up there. That's all the time we had on Citizen Extra. Of course, our Swahili desk is coming in next. They're going to keep you appraised of news as it happens across the country. Thank you so much for watching. I am Anki Gutel. See you tomorrow night on Opinion Court. Bye-bye for now.